We are going to be discussing, we're going to go through in depth of the new Primabolics product, Everyday Health.
Yeah, so this is the latest release from Australian Company Primabolics. It's their, what would you call it? It's their greens and vitality formula, wellness formula, I think
I would literally call
So-
it what it is.
Yeah.
It's an everyday product that you can use every day and that you should maybe use every day, especially if your diet is lacking.
Yep, yeah, we've talked about greens in the past a little bit, and I'm a big fan of greens. I think there's something that you can get more benefit out of than just your normal sort of performance-based supplements that a lot of people always look at. They tend to look at supplements that give you a buzz straight away rather than it being something that helps with your everyday health.
Yeah.
And I think if you take more care of that, you'll get the performance benefits out of some of these supplements without having to just resort to just more and more stimulants. So it's something that is quite a beneficial thing. This one's quite an over-the-top formula from what we've looked at already.
Yes, it is. Yep.
It's got your normal sort of digestive health blend, well, not even normal, like quite an advanced digestive health blend. What else? A full multivitamin complex, the normal superfood complex. So it's a really overdose sort of formula.
Yeah, and it also does contain some adaptogens in there as well in times of high stress or high traveling or high intensity weight training.
Yeah.
What else is added in there? You've got a mushroom blend.
Yes,
and
that's right.
mushrooms
Yep.
have really taken over the wellness and fitness industry in maybe the last couple of years, just because they're amazing use, especially in the brain.
Yeah.
So this does contain your shiitake, your reishi, lion's mane mushroom, and as well as Panax ginseng as well.
Big fan of lion's
Yeah, I love lion's mane mushroom, and lion's mane coffee as well is hit and miss, but it's actually not bad.
Yeah. And one of the freakiest looking mushrooms.
Oh yes, it is very much so. It grows that way.
Yeah. There was another ingredient you brought up just before
There
we
was
were talking about.
shilajit.
Yeah, but there was one that basically is
Gentiana lutea.
that's the one. I was never going to be able to pronounce it, but you were doing a little bit of research, and that one had one of the broadest ranges of benefits out of any ingredient we've seen, and it's kind of just listed as a digestive enzyme, but it's way more than that.
Well, it's been shown in the studies I've read, the very, very limited studies I've read this morning, was taking it before a meal actually increased your salivatory gland excretion, as well as your gastric excretion in your gut. So it actually primes your body for food.
Okay.
So if you have this with a meal, especially like red meat or something that's a bit harder digesting, you'll find that you'll be a lot easier with it as well.
Okay.
It also can be used as an adaptogen. That's one of them in there that I've mentioned before. So it is a interesting botanical, something that I've never really heard of until now. So Will, great job, man. Well done.
Yeah.
Fantastic work.
The other thing that I, just briefly looking over the formula as well, that I really like, because your typical sort of greens formulas, they are just that. It's usually your spirulina and your wheatgrass, maybe a few other extracts, but that's the main gist of it. It's a grassy sort of formula.
Yeah.
The thing I like about this one especially is it actually has a multivitamin in there. So it's got a full spectrum multivitamin in there and a mineral complex. So you're going to get that benefit of both those sort of things, which is where I think it does fall into that everyday health category rather than just, hey, here's some greens.
Yeah.
Is it can replace your multivitamin at the same time. You're getting it all in one hit, in one product, rather than it just being, hey, you have to take your greens but then still get your vitamins in as well. Yeah. And I'm not saying throw out your vitamins or anything like that, and you can still take selective ones or anything, but at least you're getting that benefit of all those extras as well.
Yeah, they've also got, obviously they've got in there for the probiotics and prebiotics as well, same with fermented glutamine, which is on there. Well,
a little bit of a typo on that one, but
a little bit.
Maybe we'll pick that up next time.
But that's okay. It's also we've also got some lactoferrin in there, or lactospore, I believe. Lactospore, which is again just a nice probiotic for the gut, because again, great for gut health. One of the last ingredients I want to touch on personally is shilajit.
Yes.
Shilajit is amazing, especially for men's health, men's virility, men's energy. Now, you know where shilajit comes from?
It's a Himalayas bark or dirt extract.
What it is, it's a Himalayan rock mold.
That's it, yeah.
So what you would do, people who would live high in the Nepalese mountains in the Himalayas, you have more oxygen oxygen density. Yep. So everything up there is a lot more micronutrient dense. And shilajit is literally a black moss that people would scrape off rocks, and they'd have it every single day. And in Ayurvedic medicine and in Western medicine, it has been shown to increase luteinizing hormone and free flow testosterone in stressed individuals and overage males as well.
Now that you've said that, that's something, because it has appeared in quite a few now testosterone boosters.
Yep.
So, or natural hormone support supplements. So I find, that it's an interesting addition, especially to, a green formula. So yeah, really well-rounded sort of formula.
This comes in 4 flavors.
So it comes in the one we've got here, which we'll try in a minute, Paradise Fruits. It also comes in green apple, mango nectar, and strawberry kiwi. You're looking at a 25 serve tub for $79.95. So it does put it at more of a premium sort of price point for a greens formula. But I think you've got to factor in that if
Himalayan mountains, sorry.
Just the shilajit
Just trying to get that one particular herb, that botanical, is a lot harder than one would expect. So that money has to go somewhere.
Well, the thing that I find is that, because I take a few of the ingredients that are in here, I take NAC powder on its own, and there's a good dosage in there. Not quite at the same high dose that I take generally every day, but it's still quite a good therapeutic dose in there. So if you're taking those sort of individual ingredients like NAC, some people take shilajit on its own, if you're taking a multivitamin on its own, if you're taking a greens formula, you're getting the benefit of 3 or 4 supplements quite comfortably in one formula. So that's where the price discrepancy is, but it's a very good formula for, and even price-wise, for 25 serves, you're getting nearly a month's supply for $80, and it is, like I said, replacing 3 or 4 health supplements.
Yeah, and the one thing we'll say about greens formulas and health products like this is you notice the difference when you stop having them.
100%. I've always found with taking greens is I always take them, I'm like, are they doing anything? And you can never really tell until you stop using it, and you're like, maybe, I notice things for me especially, digestive health goes down a little bit, even sometimes just a little bit more of a flat, lethargic sort of feel throughout the day. So that's the sort of things I find you need to think about with a green supplement, is that you might not notice the same sort of instant bang energy like you get from, say, a stimulant-based product, but it's that long-term effect of, hey, I feel good. Generally, that means it's working amongst everything else you're doing as well.
So, ladies, gentlemen, if you find you don't have enough fruits, enough veggies, enough micronutrients in your day, Serve Everyday Health will take you along the way. But without further ado, we've never tried this. So
yeah, this is brand new to us.
This is us trying this the first time. So
yeah, cheers. I'll give them credit. They've masked a lot of the greeny taste.
Yeah. However, the greeny is at the bottom.
Yeah, I didn't notice it separated a little bit.
Yeah, but it has been sitting here for a while.
We've been sitting here for about 10-15
The taste initially is that Paradise Fruits. Right,
it's the Paradise Fruits that's across the range with their products.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good. And it's masked. I don't know if you've taken NAC powder on its own.
No.
It's heinous.
Yep.
So they've masked that pretty well. Shilajit, I've taken products with shilajit in it, and like in a capsule product, and it's broken, and I assume it's the shilajit. It tastes foul as well. So they've done a pretty good job of masking all those. Spirulina's pretty gross. So it's greeny, but it's pretty damn tasty.
I'm down to that part now, so you can zoom into that, you can see all the sediment. But above all, like, even though I can't fault that with flavor. Yes, there's a little bit of spirulina, a little bit of chlorella taste at the very, very end. But above all, that is a very, very nice flavour product.
And considering, like, so there is some artificial sweetness in there. Yeah. But it's pretty good.
Hey, it feels good. I'm about to eat, so I'll let you know if I start salivating all over the place.
Yeah. Look, for a greens formula, it's a good flavour. Yeah, I don't think any greens formula on the market is something that will knock your socks off or anything like that. They're all going to taste a little bit greeny, but it's pretty tasty.
This one doesn't have the lingering aftertaste.
No
lingering aftertaste.
No aftertaste that's sitting in your mouth or anything. And look, even though it's separated, it does mix up pretty well.
I love it. I actually do like it. I rate it. It might be a part of my everyday stack now.
It might be part of your everyday health.
There you go.
Yeah,
cool.
So Everyday Health available now at Australian Muscle. It's on in store and online now.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.